Hi guys, my name is David. If you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. And if you have been watching my videos for a while now, welcome back. So before I get into telling you guys what the video is all about, let me just say that I have recently surpassed 260 subscribers. I'm pretty sure I'm up to 266 by the time that this has been recorded. I am so grateful, I really am. Thank you so much if you have subscribed to my channel or if you have just watched this video on YouTube. Thank you so much, it really means a lot to me. I am so grateful, as I'm just filming this on my phone in my room and I'm just talking about books. I am just so thankful that people are watching my videos and are finding enjoyment out of them, and people are subscribing to my channel because I'm just doing my best. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, it really means a lot to me. So today I am going to be doing the New Year book tag. I wasn't tagged by anyone specifically to do this video, but I didn't have anything that I was scheduled to upload on this day, so I'm doing this video. So let's hope that 2021 will be a better year than 2020 was. I mean, let's face it, 2020 sucked. And but some good happened from it as well. I think that we all like grew as people in our own individual ways. Like I started this booktube channel, and I would have never started this channel if it wasn't for the virus happening, and for me being in lockdown and being in my house all the time and having nothing to do. So yeah, I started this channel on the 27th of March. There'll be an anniversary video on that day, so please check that out. It'll be kind of like a subscriber special video. And yeah, I'm just really appreciative to all of the booktube community and how they have embraced me, and I've made friends. I've come across some unique individuals with some special personalities, I'll put it like that. And yeah, I would have never come across these individuals or these channels if I hadn't actually created one myself. I mean, maybe I would have created a channel, but it would have probably been at a later date, or many years later. I don't know. So yeah, let's get started with the questions, shall we? Also, I will link down below the original creator of this tag. So question 1. How many books are you planning to read in 2021? So the short answer is as many as I can. In 2019 I read 39 books. Last year in 2020 I read 70 books. And this year on my Goodreads account, which I will link down below, so if you want to follow me on Goodreads, the link will be down in the description. I have set my reading goal on my Goodreads account to be 75 books, as I want to try to read more books than last year. But if I don't read 75 books this year, it's not the end of the world. I think that last year, because we were in lockdown a lot, we are currently in our 3rd lockdown, and that gave me a lot of time to read because I work in a cinema, so the cinemas were shut, so it gave me plenty of time to actually read. So I do not know what 2021 will bring us with the virus. But I don't know whether we will be in lockdown for several months, but I do not know. It depends on how things go, and that will reflect on my reading. But yeah, as many as I can, really. Question 2. Name 5 books that you didn't get to this year, but you want to make a priority in 2021. So let's think about it. I know I want to finish off the Lord of the Rings series because I started reading The Fellowship of the Ring, and this month I will be reading The Two Towers, and in maybe April I will be reading the 3rd novel, which is The Return of the King. So I know I want to finish that series. I know I want to finish up reading the Era 1 of the Mistborn series. I might go on to Era 2 as well, but the first trilogy is what I want to focus on this year. So Mistborn is certainly a priority for me. I know I want to read some of the Stormlight Archive books. I know that there are 4 novels currently out, and the page count probably adds up to something about 5,000 to 6,000 pages long. I know they're about 1,300 pages long each. So if I can read the first 2 books this year, then I would be happy with that. If I can read all 4 novels, that would be insane. So they are the 3 series that I can think of at the top of my head. I am going to be continuing reading Stephen King. That's not going to change. I'm currently on Needful Things right now, but I'm nearly finished off with that one. But I will be continuing reading and reviewing numerous Stephen King books. And I also want to continue reading Clive Barker novels. I know last year I read The Hellbound Heart, Mr. Begone, which I did as a collaboration, Cabal, and The Thief of Always. I am going to be doing a buddy read with a book binge in March with The Damnation Game, which is Clive Barker's first novel. And I know I want to read several other books by that author as well, because I love Clive Barker to bits. So yeah, they are the 5 series and books from authors I want to read in 2021. Question 3. What genre do you want to read more of? Now, I am not really going to focus on one specific genre more on my channel. I know that some channels are purely focusing around one genre, such as horror, sci-fi, fantasy, whatever, or one specific author. That's not really my jam. I read a wide variety of books from a wide variety of authors. So on this channel, you can expect the same thing as I gave you last year, and I'll be focusing on the 3 main ones, which are horror, science fiction, and fantasy. And I will do my best to not focus on one more than the other. I will try to focus on all 3 of them equally. But I also will be reading and reviewing numerous things on my channel, which will be scattered throughout, like breadcrumbs or sprinkles, if you want to think of it that way. These will include genres such as non-fiction. I know I want to read more books about racism, books about people's real lives, such as magicians and actors and directors. So autobiographies will be scattered throughout. I know I want to read more classics and children's literature. So that's what you can expect from my channel in 2021. But obviously, if there is a specific genre or author that you want me to focus just a little bit more time on my channel, that you would like to see me talk about on my channel, comment it down below, and I will oblige, as I always listen to my subscribers if I can talk. So let me know what you would like to see on my channel this coming year. Question 4. Name 3 non-book related goals for 2021. So as I said, we are currently in our 3rd lockdown over here in the UK. So it kind of restricts us and all the things I could possibly do, as all the shops are shut. The travel, we can't actually travel to foreign countries, so that sucks. So the 3 goals I have thought about are actually these. 1, I would still like to carry on supporting small booktubers like myself. More specifically, I always watch booktube newbie tags, as I find it extremely important that we should support our fellow booktube community and people new to this platform. As they are uploading their videos for the first time, they may feel nervous, they may feel like people may not want to watch their videos, as some of them are a bit worried about that. And I am always watching booktube newbie tags, and I'm always commenting, I'm always giving them a thumbs up, and I'm always giving them as much support as I possibly can, as some of them do openly say that they are nervous, and I'm like saying to them, you don't have to be nervous, you're doing great. And I just want to do this because I feel it's important that we should openly welcome new people to our booktube, to our booktube community. Oh my word. But yeah, that's one of my goals for 2021. My second goal is not really a goal, it's kind of a personal choice for me this year. I am not going to be watching the news or any news clips that I find on YouTube. I'm going to be doing this because every time I watch the news, whether it's on TV or, as I said, on YouTube, it's always about the virus, and it's not going to cheer me up. I mean, every time I look at it, it always tells me about, right, I mean, this is how many people have died. This is how rubbish the world actually is right now. It always talks about riots and people protesting, and it upsets me and distresses me and causes me loads of anxiety. So I am going to choose not to watch the news or news clips on YouTube while the virus is still going on. Obviously, if my parents or my family members or my nan tell me about the specific events that are happening with the virus, then yeah, I will talk about it with them. But watching the news and news clips, I'm going to avoid this year while the virus is still going on. And the third goal isn't really a goal, it's more of a hobby of mine, as I like doing gardening. We have a not a massive garden, but we have a nice sized garden, if that makes sense. And I like doing some gardening every now and then, like doing weeding and making sure that the garden looks nice. So I will be continuing doing that, especially during lockdown, as it will give me something different to actually do besides reading, which I do for most of the day. And I enjoy it. It's just something different for me to do. It gets me out of the house, it gets me doing something practical rather than reading, as I said. And yeah, it's just nice, like when you're doing some gardening, and even if you're just doing some weeding, or if you're cutting a bush down or trimming it or whatever, and you can just, after you finish, you can just stand back and just look at the section that you did and be proud of yourself that you have accomplished something. So yeah, making the garden looking nice and doing gardening in general is a hobby that I'm going to be continuing in 2021. Question 5. What's a book you've had forever that you still need to read? So there are 2 books that I've had in my room for such a long time, and they are The Return of the King by J.R.R. Tolkien, which I told you that I am going to be reading in April or around the springtime. And I also want to read at least the first book in the Game of Thrones series. I've got the first 2 or 3 books in my room right now. Don't expect me to read them 3 books this year, but I at least want to read the first book in the series, as I know that there's a massive following behind this series and that there is a lot of fans for it. I have watched the TV series, I haven't completed it, but I know the general gist and idea behind this series, even though I haven't watched the series in such a long time. So yeah, I'm going to read the first book in the Game of Thrones series, as well as The Return of the King. And number 6, one word you're hoping that 2021 will be. And that word is better. Let's face it, guys, 2021 cannot be any worse than 2020 was. I know that the virus is still going on. I'm not trying to worry anyone, but it's just a fact. And we aren't going to all wake up one day during this year and the virus is going to be magically gone. It's going to be a gradual process for us. We are going to be coexisting, to put it bluntly, with this virus for a while. But all we can do as a society and as a human race is to try to beat it, and we will beat it. There'll be one day that there'll be a cure or a vaccine that will effectively kill off the virus, and the virus would have fizzled out, and we would be able to go back to our normal way of life before this virus actually happens. But as I said, it won't be something that will happen overnight. But all we can do is take it one day at a time and support each other, look out for each other, care for each other. And if you want to comment down below and have a talk with me about your feelings regarding the virus, or if you want to talk in general, either comment down below, or as I said, my Goodreads account will be down below, so you can always send me a message there if you want to talk about anything, not just books. And the last thing I need to do for this tag is I have to tag someone. I'm not entirely sure who to tag. I know that there are There are a few channels I want to tag, such as Kayla Lenzen, but she's already done this. Lady Jane Books, Rose K Reads, but I want to say that I'm going to be tagging whoever wants to do this video. So if you want to do this tag video, I tag you, but I don't want you to feel pressured into doing this video, but I feel that this is a really good tag to actually do, as it tells everyone what books you like reading, what books you are intending to read this year, and maybe about what direction your channel is possibly going to go to. So if you want to do this tag video, I actually tag you. The questions will be down below, so it will make it easier for you to do this tag video, because all the questions will be down below. So that's it, guys. That is the New Year book tag. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and hopefully it hasn't been too long. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're new. If you do subscribe, please click on the little bell notification, just so it reminds you about whenever I upload videos, which are every Monday and Friday. And once again, I just want to touch on what I mentioned at the beginning of this video. If you are new to my channel, and if you subscribe to my channel, and if you're new, thank you so much. It really means so much to me. I am going to be continuing saying that throughout the majority of 2021, but I don't care. I just want to show my appreciation to everyone that clicks that lovely subscribe button and watches my videos. Or if you are just watching my video and you haven't subscribed, you don't have to. I'm just happy that you've given me a chance. And with all that said, have a great day, read some awesome books, and I will see you all in my next video.